Okay, so I thought I was recording at first and I wasn't recording a damn thing. So let me start this over. Okay, so this is my monthly results for the month. Of course, because it's damn monthly results. All right, so as you can see from my weight, I've only lost 1.1 pound for the entire month on average. Even though I fluctuated up and down for each week, when it averages out, I started at 198.2 and I'm only at 197.1. So yes, I've gained since Sunday. My neck went up 0.25. My breast stayed about the same. My chest gained 3 inches of fat, which is why I'm probably snoring like I am. Because remember I told you that when I was in Japan, I kind of snored my daughter out of the room. Now I understand why. I've added fat to my chest. On my frame, I lost a quarter, navel lost an inch. So everything else is pretty much the same, haven't fluctuated much. My thighs did go up, except for like my Wii age. Like on the Wii, anybody has one will know they do the Wii Fit. They do like little tests, and those tests help you determine like how good you are at balancing, your memory, your reflexes, things like that. And they help you determine what age your body is pretty much operating as. On January 1st, my body was functioning as a 25-year-old. As February 1st, my body is functioning as a 45-year-old. That's a 20-year age difference. I knew for the month of January, I was feeling like shit. I knew it. And I gained 2 inches of fat total. Only dropped like a quarter of body fat. That's kind of sad. So, but yeah, that we age 20 years. That's 45 is older than I actually am. I won't even be 45 this year. Glucose. I started at 110 for the month and I ended at 110. My blood pressure is about the same, but it is going up. As you can see, the last week I was at 135. Dealing with all the shit I'm dealing with, but yeah, fuck it, I'm letting it out. My run time is at 15.52 miles per hour. I don't know how I got MPNs. That's miles per minute. So miles per hour, 15.52. That's the last date that I ran on here. And my split time was 13:58, the lowest split, but my actual average run is 15:52. And as you can see, I didn't work out no more. That top line is my workout. Didn't work out anymore. Still not able to get me in like more than 3 bottles of water in, so I'm still at about 40. My money pot's at $35. So even though I'm going up and down during the week, I wasn't able to put that extra $25 in for hitting my monthly goal, which was 1.23 pounds for the month. My 1,000 miles challenge is 119 miles for the month. My 1,000 miles is calculated on these dates here. That is from my actual steps. When I break those down to the miles, I have a tracker that tells me what the miles is. So that's what my 1,000 miles per year challenge is based off of. So I'm already 119 miles into that. I'm doing great as far as the month is concerned because I want to hit an average 110. I did 119. My walk to New York challenge, I have 615 miles left to go. If you've ever been on my channel before, you know that I do virtual walks. The walk to the cities. First time I did it was to Chicago. I completed that in January of last year, and this time I'm doing to New York. I actually give myself a little T-shirt to say I walked from the Lou to the Windy City. This one I'm walking from the Lou to the Big Apple when I complete it, and that's my actual workout mile. So if I'm only working out 1.8 miles a week, the earlier in the week is better. But that's just the end of the week, the month I'm showing you. I've only did a total of 29 miles working out for the month. That's what those are. And those are coming off of my New York miles. So basically, I just get a Google map, I plug in my city to another city, and I really map it out. And I show exactly how far I've gotten from my city, where I'm at, on the way to New York. But if I don't work out, I don't get those miles. So I'm still kind of stuck. And that's walk, run, or bike when those miles are calculated in. Um, so yeah, I mean anybody can join me on my walk to New York or my walk to whatever city I pick next. It's from the St. Louis to the Big Apple this year. And like I say, I actually do have T-shirts that I make, and I can even get myself a medal to reward me when I make it to the end. New York is taking a little longer than Chicago because Chicago was not that many miles. It's only 200 something miles. New York was almost 900 something miles. So maybe I'll complete it at the end of this year or January next year that I'll actually hit New York if I get in stride and do my workouts like I'm supposed to. All right, I'll see y'all when I get into the car. All right, y'all. My phone is on its last leg, evidently. Um, it never fails every time I record my America's Next Top Model review. The sound goes in and out, and like I've been charging my phone since 5 o'clock yesterday. When I woke up this morning, it was only on 6% or 5%. And when I left out the house, it had hit 60%, which like I just walked out the house. I'm in the car now. Hit 60%, and I took like the 5 pictures for my monthly photos for the month, and now I'm down to 30%. And it's overheating, but it's not overheating where the battery is at. The phone itself is overheating, so it's the phone that's crashing, not the battery. Because I've already changed the battery once, and it has not approved. So hopefully I have some juice by the time I get to work. I figure I'll leave y'all like that so y'all can see. Clean the seat. Because when I put you in just on me only, you get all the... Oh, you ain't getting it today. No. I was gonna say you get all the sun, but ain't that much sun out here today. So as you can see, I did my monthly measurements, and my monthly measurements have determined that I have not been good to myself for the month of January. Came back from Japan and I was drained, and I was trying to determine whether or not it was the jet lag, and I had a few people try to help me understand how the jet lag works and da 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 da. I didn't feel like that. I mean, I travel a lot. I've never felt that way. So I was trying to eat it up, like, okay, maybe it's the jet lag. No, it was just me. I've been having my chest pains again. I remember I went to the hospital a few months ago to find out why I was having these random bursts of chest pain, and they told me that it was most likely due to stress. So yeah, that's been happening again. Oh man, this person just bought this car and they already breaking down. He looking like confused. So I was having those chest pains again, and I attribute it to me being stressed out this month as well. And you know, stress can do a lot of damage to your body, cause your heart to overwork. I can't think of what the hormone is called, but it messes with something in your body that prevents you from actually losing weight. I want to say it's cortisol. That might be wrong, but it affects something like that keeps you from losing weight. So I've had a lot of crap going on. So I lost 1 pound, as you can see, for the entire month. Even though I've gained a pound, I've lost a pound, I gained 9.9, I lost 0.4 from Sunday to Sunday, as I like to say. From the first to the first, I've only lost 1.1 pound. So I did not hit my monthly goal, as you can see. So I will not be paying myself the extra $25. I feel like at the end of this, I'm gonna need whatever relief, whatever reprieve that I could find at the end of this all. Oh, I did find out about the stocks though. Because remember I told you I was thinking about buying stock in Google, and the stock in Google costs $800 something. I found out a reverse way to buy stocks. What I was told is that when you're on like Yahoo Finance, for example, or MSN Money, there's a section on there that shows what companies own the company that you're trying to buy into. And there's 5 different companies that own Google, 5 major players. So if you buy stock in one of those companies at the lower rate of $50 to $60 a share versus $800 a share, when you earn money, when they earn money, you still earn money as well. And you may be thinking, okay, I buy a stock for $800, they earn 10%, I've earned me $80. Well, if I could buy me one share at $800. Just think how many shares I could buy at $40 and make more money. Because I'm still making that percentage per share. Because the $800 is only one share. So if I got, let's say, if I still want to spend $800, I could buy me 20 shares. So now I'm earning a percentage, 1%, or whatever my increase is. I'm gonna use one as an example. 1% per share. So now, like, it's better. So I learned that. So I think that I'm gonna go that route with stocks as well. And I still like a couple of those jewelry pieces. So I don't know. I got a lot of time to think about it. I cannot spend. At first, I said I didn't know how I was going to break it down. If I was going to spend a little bit here, spend a little there. I am not going to spend any of the money until I hit my goal, my overall goal of the 62 pounds lost. So that money's going to either continue to grow and decrease up and down until then. But I'm not touching that money until then. So yeah. So I mentioned it briefly on a couple other videos. For the month of December, I did candy fast, or I didn't eat any candy at all. This month, I am doing a no dining out fast. That means no sit down restaurants, no fast food stops. Can't pick up my gyros from the street vendor or the taco food trucks. No eating out unless it's popcorn at the movie theater. That is my only exception. Popcorn at the movie theater. So I thought today that I was going to go to the grocery store and stock up on food so I could be prepared for this month. I opened up my refrigerator and realized I own everything I need. I just haven't been cooking. How sad is that? My freezer is full to capacity. My refrigerator shelves full to capacity with healthy food items for me to consume, and my ass has not been doing it. So I have no excuse. I probably want to do another grocery shopping probably to about mid-month. When Keena comes home, I know I'm going to have to pick up some things that she eats. We don't necessarily eat the same things, and like she don't even know that I'm doing this no eating out thing. She's supposed to be doing no soda. I saw on her Twitter page that she's going to try to stop drinking soda because it's really affecting her complexion. She gets acne real bad, so she wants to stop drinking soda, and she's trying to kill some water. And I'm like, she's on day 3. Go on, baby. I don't even think Tina watches my channel anymore. She used to watch my videos. I don't know if she watches anymore. She doesn't speak on the channel, even though she has a YouTube account. Whatever. Love that kid. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on. I started the Activia challenge again. Remember last year? I keep saying remember, like a lot of people have been with me all this time. Okay, last year I started the Activia yogurt challenge. You're supposed to eat Activia for 14 days and with regular meals, and it's supposed to help you do a natural cleanse of your digestive system because it has probiotics in it. So I started that again today. Normally when I do this challenge, I do 1 yogurt a day. I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to do 2 yogurts a day, like they said. I bought an 8-pack. So, is it an 8-pack? No, it's a 12-pack. I bought a 12-pack. That should get me through 6 days. So that'll be when I go to the grocery store again. I'm on that 5th day. Just get me through 6 days. But what I realized, I don't like blueberries. I've had blueberry pancakes. I like blueberry cheesecake. And I'm sitting here like, why is this blueberry yogurt not tasting good to me? Oh my goodness, it's the most disgusting thing. I got 6 of those. I'm gonna try to eat all 6 of them in the first 3 days so I can be done with them and then just get strawberry only. Because that was horrible to my taste buds. I've had the Activia strawberry and I've had the Activia mixed berry, which has blueberries in it. It's like strawberry, blueberries, and blackberries, I think. And that's not disgusting, but this blueberry by itself, no bueno, no bueno. No bueno, no le gusta. No, it's not good at all. I said le gusta, no me gusta. It's not good at all. So, yesterday, Yesterday I was in my feelings, y'all. Told y'all last week that I'm gonna stop holding stuff in. So when I feel like I need to talk about it, if I don't have anybody immediate to talk to, like I call people. I have people that will call themselves my friend in my life. And I say call themselves my friend because really I don't the type of friend I am to them, whether they're friends or family members, they're not that way to me. I'm always reaching out. Like the situation with the house, for example. I've told several people the possibility of what could happen. And majority of these people have adequate space in their house that if I need a couple days that I could crash. These people know that I probably would never do that, but they have not even bothered to offer. And everybody I know knows the fact that I hate people staying with me. But if you down on your luck like that, I'm gonna compromise my peace and sanity to help you out. You son of a bitch made motherfucker, you. Help you out in your time of need. Bring your road rage. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, so moving forward, what else I'm gonna do? For February, let's say I have not worked out since January 22nd. Last time I actually did a workout. I know my body is feeling it. I feel old and tired. I feel exhausted, y'all. I feel it. So the fact that I haven't worked out puts a little pause in me as far as getting back into things. But I need to do it. I know I got this book coming out. I know I got this stuff with the house going on. I know I got stuff with the job going on. But like I said, I know I'm starting to get chest pains again. As you can see from my video, from my monthly measurements, my blood pressure is starting to increase again. My glucose is actually high for me. My glucose I had got it down to 97 on average. And now it's lingering around 110. And when it was around 110 before, that's when my doctor was saying I was like a pre-diabetes state. And it's because my ACL was also high. So I haven't plugged in my figures in my chart to help justify that. But my AC1, not my ACL, my AC1 being high. I need to go get me a full workup. I have not did a full workup like cholesterol check, and I haven't did any of that. And that's probably, I told you I flip-flop back and forth, so I apologize. In one of my other videos, I was talking about how my voice was heavy sounding and it sounds scratchy. I wonder if that has to do with all the weight that I put on my chest. It's compressing like my vocals or something. I've gained 3. Okay, when I measure my chest, this area here, I gained 3 inches there, and it's not muscle. If it's muscle, I don't see the tone. I don't see it in my body. That's fat. I gained 3 inches in this section alone. You know what type of damage that's doing to my lungs and my heart? How much pressure I'm putting on my body just to breathe normally. I was sitting in a venue the other day. There was this gentleman, overweight gentleman, sitting on the side. Everybody was quiet, but you could hear him. I'm across the room from him. I could hear him breathing, and I sensed that the pain and everything that I'm feeling in my chest. I wonder if that's what I sound like. Cause every once in a while, I'm just getting ready to go to bed, or I'm just laying there still. I could hear myself breathing too, but not. I didn't think it was as loud as the gentleman was. Like I said, I was across the room. I need to really get that shit together. One of the things I haven't told you that I started doing again, which is a really bad thing. Really bad. I started eating while laying down again. I told y'all before that I could eat laying down, not like lean back, laying completely down, flat on my stomach or flat on my back, and consume an entire meal and not choke. It's not a good thing. I've gotten to the point that I'm doing that again. I'm eating in the bed. I woke up this morning and I sprinkled crumbs out my bed, and I was like, dear God, what the fuck have I done to myself? I've let myself go again. I let myself go mentally. And the, when I say I let myself go mentally, I have totally disregarded everything that I was trying to, all the bad habits I was trying to break. I totally disregarded those. So I need to get my shit together. February is the shortest month of the year. Usually, myself and my play sister will fast after Fat Tuesday for Lent. We'll fast for the whole 40 days. We'll fast on something. I've done all kind of fasts. I've done a movie fast. I've done soda fast. We done fast food fast. I specifically gummy bears. So we've done everything. But this time I decided I was going to do it for the month of February. So I'm doing the no eat out fast. And I'm doing it for February 1st and February 28th. And hopefully I should see better results as far as my health is concerned. Like I said, it didn't really benefit me much on the no candy fast. I've started candy again. I told you I was going to start candy again. I was just going to see how long I can go without it. But when I was not eating candy, I found other sweets to substitute for it. I was going to get donuts. I was having fancy cakes. I was going to get other sweet things, ice cream, cookies, anything to satisfy that sweet craving. So that really didn't help me much. Eating out, I think it's going to help me greatly because there's a lot of fatty foods out there that I've been eating, a lot of fast foods, and you don't know what is in those products when you're purchasing them, even if it's at a nice sit-down restaurant. Do you know that a lot of gourmet restaurants, that their food is not healthy? They add a lot of butter, a lot of heavy creams, a lot of fat, like a lot of lard. They add those things to make their food more flavorful, and that's why people love them. Those things taste good, like truthfully. Full fat cream and yada yada this and yada yada that. So in the most cases, those gourmet restaurants are fattening you up. You know how many calories is in a damn Caesar salad? And they be freaking those Caesar salad up. And you think that's all it is Caesar's dressing and some dang on lettuce. No, that, what the hell was that? I don't know what that was. I'm gonna have to play this video back to see what the hell fell in my face. All I know, it might have been just the damn stream. I'm scared, y'all. I don't like bugs. Baby, something was in my damn jacket. I got a stain on my jacket. It's a little cold here today. So I'm expecting to be outside a lot today. And I'm gonna start my workouts again. 15-minute glide on the bike today is what I have to do. Got my bottles of water. Got me some pretzels. Like I said, I realized I don't have to go to the grocery store. My damn refrigerator is stocked. All right, I'm going to work. Talk to you guys later. See you on Sunday for update. Hopefully, I got some news and I can pay myself out. Thank goodness this game that I got today is not on payday. My Sunday, hopefully, I've been dropped it back off and some more. So my pot still stands at $35 because I only do the pot on Sundays. That's because that's my official way day. Wednesday is just an update day. Okay. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.